Hey everybody, welcome back to the Photog experience. And on today's episode, I'm going to go over my review of the SmartCine W1. Let's go. So as you can tell, it is super windy outside, and yes, I am outside. I'm at the park, and I have to say, this place is crowded. People are not necessarily practicing their social distancing. We have people playing basketball in the background, people riding their bikes with a bunch of people, and people playing in the river next to each other, and yeah, what happened to staying home? Even though I'm not home. But first, I want to take time to thank MOVO for sending this out to me. I'm super excited. The branding is Seven Oak, but I think they're pairing up with MOVO, and MOVO was kind enough to send this out to me for me to review and whatnot, so I'm super excited, and this little thing packs a punch. Also, this isn't going to be an unboxing video. I've already done an unboxing video of this particular product and everything else that MOVO sent me, so if that's something that you're interested in, that's going to be up in the iCard above. And hey everybody, if you don't know me already, my name is Jonathan Bailey, and here on the Photog Experience, I like to give you tips and tricks on how to help improve your travel photography with some vlogs and cruise tips thrown in, and some product reviews. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you can stay up to date on everything that we post. Now, at time of date, as I'm filming this, the SmartCine W1 is $149 on MOVO's website. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down in the comment section below if you all would like to check it out. So as of right now, I am recording on my Canon Rebel with the MOVO VXR10 attached, but soon we're going to switch over to this, and none of the audio is going to be fixed or EQ'd or anything like that, and it's basically going to be straight out of the camera, and I'm super excited. So basically, straight out of the box, it kind of looks like this. And that's pretty much about it. And you're kind of wondering what each of these things are, and I'll kind of go over those for you. So first off, you're going to see this white ring right here, and this is actually a ring light. It is so bright outside, you're not going to see any of this, so I'm actually going to record a little later so you can see kind of what this can do and how powerful this is. But when you turn it on, there is low, medium, and high. And then basically this whole section goes over the camera of your phone. And you see these little twisty knobs. They're actually very hard to get to, especially if you have fat fingers like me. You kind of loosen them, and it goes up and down. And you basically move your phone, move this up and down, position to where your camera is directly in the center of this. This section right here, it takes a long time, but this unscrews, and it basically fits every size phone, which is pretty awesome, and your phone slips right in here. So let's do that. Also, I have a case on my phone. I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. This makes it a little too big, so if you do have this particular phone and you do have a case on it, go ahead and take that off. So just put your phone in like this, tighten it down, and let's go ahead and get that ring light situated. iPhone 11 Pro Max, there are 3 different cameras. I'm gonna put it over the 1x camera. So once you're done, it should look very similar to this. Now each phone will be different, configuring it to where your camera is. I know with Samsung the camera is down here more. Just adjust it until it fits your camera perfectly. So the next thing of this is obviously there's a really cool wrist strap. Let's go ahead and put that on. And it's nice is it has a button. Like you can barely pull it down without hitting that button, which is really nice. And that's just for safety reasons, so it kind of stays. If it falls, it's not going anywhere. Okay. So one thing I do not like about this particular thing, is the hand grip. It is one of the larger hand grips that MOVO or Seven Oak provides, but it is small in the hand. As you can see right there, it is small. Their other ones are smaller, but one thing I do like about them is it gives it a lot of weight, so it makes it easier to hold, basically. Also, one thing, when you're recording in this view, you cannot see yourself, so you basically are flying blind. as you're recording. But when you're recording with this, when you're recording with your phone, the back camera is going to be the superior camera anyways. So up at the top here, this is a wireless audio transmitter. So basically what happens is you plug this, you can see the little plugs here, you plug this into your phone. Now since I have an iPhone, you need a dongle, but the dongle is not included. But what is included is a TRRS cable, and that's what you need. So you look at the different ends, you see how this has 3 lines, this has 2 lines. This is what goes into your phone. Since I have an iPhone dongle, and now this plugs into out. Now also what's kind of cool is there's a headphone jack, so you can hear yourself if you want to, if you're trying to do something studio-wise or anything like that. Also, one thing about this, the cord kind of just flops everywhere. I still haven't figured out how I want to brace it just yet and kind of keep it without it flopping, but it's not a huge big deal. On the back of it, you will see an on-off switch and a volume switch. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Nothing is happening because there's one more piece that comes with it. Also, what you'll need is this little transmitter pack. This is what you're going to basically put on your person, and then the lav mic is going to pop in. Cords everywhere, I know. The lav mic plugs in, and then you can put it on your side or kind of wherever you want, and then you have a lav mic. One thing that's really cool about this particular model that some of the other competitors do not have is it actually twists. So you can put this in any sort of direction you want, which is amazing. Now, batteries are not included with this. These take AAA batteries, 2 AAA batteries. But what is included are these wind muffs. It is, as you can hear, pretty windy today, so I'm going to go ahead and put this wind muff on. Now that all of that is ready, we're going to go ahead and switch over to this. I'm going to show you the difference between the SmartCine W1 and the onboard microphone with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And I'm going to look at distance, I'm going to look at all of that, see how far I can go away before it starts cutting out, and all of that. Alright, so I'm currently now on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, holding the SmartCine W1 in a handheld part. It is super windy right now, so the audio may not be the greatest, but we are going to switch over to the wireless transmitter very soon, just to kind of see what the difference is in audio quality between the onboard microphone of the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the SmartCine W1. So again, this is what it sounds like when you're using the onboard microphone of the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And this is what it sounds like using the SmartCine W1 lav mic and transmitter. Now, just to let you know, I had to remove the wrist strap. When I was holding it, I couldn't switch hands, and a lot of times when I'm filming, especially vlog style, I always kind of switch hands just because my arms get tired and everything else. And so I took the wrist strap off. I don't recommend it. Be safe. Don't hurt your equipment. But this is what it sounds like with the lav mic and the transmitter for the SmartCine W1. And again, this is what it sounds like with the onboard microphone of the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And back to the lav mic. I don't know what this audio sounds like. Hopefully it sounds clear. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully it's not muffled, because like I said, it is super windy. But I am using the wind guard or the dead cat, and it's a relatively good distance away from my mouth. And I am currently walking in like a little marshy, watery area, and I don't like that. But I'm going to go down closer to the water and see just how much of the water it picks up and how much it does not pick up me. One thing I do really like about this whole setup with the hand is it feels solid. It doesn't feel like it's wobbly. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. It feels very solid. Now the hand grip, it is basically solid metal and it's very weighted. But I'm here by the water right now. Hopefully you all can still hear me. But the ring light and everything, and the The clamp that goes on your phone, it is plastic, but it feels like a good solid plastic, and it doesn't feel like my phone's going to go anywhere. So this is the water test to see how much of me you can pick up over the water. It is super loud. I'm probably going to do this test one more time down there because there's a waterfall and the water looks up a little bit, so I'm sure it's going to be really loud over there. Okay, I can't see myself, but this is going to be the distance test, how far from the unit I can get until it breaks up. I'm going to go backwards and I'm going to count my steps so you all can hear them to kind of figure out exactly when it breaks. And I'm going to go backwards first. I'm going to go walking straight just to see how long it takes to cut out. So I'm probably 6 feet away from the camera right now. Hopefully I don't get in the water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. All right, is it still working? I'm 75 steps away. Let's see. So after reviewing that footage just in the phone, the distance test, that was amazing. I wonder how far I can really make it until it cuts out. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to face the opposite direction, and because I'm pretty sure the unit has to be basically in direct visual of the unit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to look that way and walk and see how long it takes to cut out. Okay. And I'm about the same distance away, and I'm going to count to 75 steps, see where we can go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Now this was a longer distance because my steps were better. I wonder if you can hear me now. I wonder if it cut out at all. Coming back. I don't know if it's going to pick back up, if it just cuts out all by itself, or kind of what happens. But let's see. Being this far from the camera is kind of nerve-wracking with all these people. I hope I don't get jumped. So after a review of the distance test with looking away, it lasted 75 steps. Now my steps are just regular steps. They're not really big steps or really short steps. They're just kind of regular steps. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how far I can go. I'm going to go 150 steps away just to see kind of where it breaks up, if it even breaks up. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 114, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 37, 38, 39, 40, 44, 40, 46, 40. Okay. We had 150 steps. Let's see if it's still recording. Alright, now walk back. Okay. So I made 150 steps. Let's see if it's still recording all the way over here. And there is a lot of people here today. And it is very scary, but I ain't scared. Okay, so I wonder just where it cut out, if it cut out. Man, if it made it all that distance, that is a super long distance. And that is pretty fantastic. I wonder how many people are staring at my phone right now as they walk past. They're probably like, who is this creeper? What are they doing? They're weird. Alright. It's probably picked up by now. I am super curious if it made it that far. If it made it that far, this is honestly a game changer. because some of the other wireless microphones I have seen in the market out there only makes it like 60 to 70 steps. If this can make 150 steps, that's insane. And also what's cool is you don't necessarily have to use this for your phone. If you want to sit it next to your camera, so you can have a lav mic with your camera, plug it straight into your camera, because I'm sure it's CRS capable. You don't have to worry about using your phone or anything like that. Just plug it right into your camera and you're good to go. Like, I think this could be a game changer. Alright, so I'm currently, sorry if it's wobbly, I'm currently vlogging with it connected to the tripod, just to get some more walking footage, just to hear what it sounds like with walking footage. I'm actually going to the waterfall down here, just to see how much it picks up the waterfall, or how much it picks up me as I'm talking. And I will have to say, from what I've heard, the distance test, like, I honestly think this is a game changer. And I honestly think when other people, sorry, the tripod hit the ground. When other people catch wind of this, this is amazing. I mean, from what I've heard so far, I mean, granted, it's just coming out of my phone. I haven't heard what the real audio sounds like in my computer yet. But it is pretty decent quality. Now, I'm sure it's not up to the quality of Rode and whatnot, but if you're able to make it 150 steps away. Now, granted, I heard that it was cutting out a little bit. I went and reviewed some of the footage. It was cutting out as I was walking, but my back was to the camera. Once I hit 150 steps and I turned around, it was crystal clear. So that's insane. Now, let's go to the waterfall. So here is the test of the onboard microphone for the iPhone 11 Pro Max by a waterfall. A really big waterfall. This is the audio test by a huge waterfall for the SmartCine W1. How crazy is that? Hey everybody, this is Future Jonathan. I was not able to, obviously, to record this part while I recorded the rest of the videos I did when I did the review of the SmartCine W1. And this is actually a few days later. I'm currently in my backyard, and this is what it looks like with using the ring light on the SmartCine W1. Now, I do not have the microphone hooked up. This is just straight onboard microphone with the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And what's really nice is my arm is about fully extended, so I'm not super close to my face, but as you can see, it gives quite a bit of light. And what's really cool is this is actually the lowest setting there is. So this is the low, then we have the medium, and then we have the high. And so you can see it produces a lot of light, and with it being a ring light, it has a diffuser on it, so it makes nice diffused soft light, which is pretty amazing. And what's really cool is if you don't want to use this on your face and you want to use this light up objects as you film them or record them, you can. I mean, it kind of looks really bad right now. I'm in my backyard, but I mean, you can go up and see anything like that. It's pretty cool. So now back to Past John to finish out this video. So that's all for the review of the 7-Oak and MOVO SmartCine W1 kit. With this kit, I highly recommend it for everything that you get. So the phone clamp, the ring light, the wireless capabilities, the transmitter, the receiver, the lav mic, all of that stuff is only $149. So if you're wanting to go into a wireless lav area, I highly recommend this because it's only $149. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to this product in the comment section below. I highly recommend you go and check them out and go and check out everything else MOVO has to offer. And again, my name is Jonathan Bailey, and here on the Photog Experience, I like to give you tips and tricks on how to help improve your travel photography with some travel vlogs, cruise tips, and product reviews thrown in. So if this is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell notification button so you can stay up to date on everything that we post.